Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck, and I want to bring something to people's attention. I've seen a lot of holiday pictures with just the mothers and the kids in the pictures. Now, this is no disrespect, because you got to do what you got to do at all. And double salute to the families that's taking holiday pictures that got their family intact. You know, the father there, the mother there, and everything. Double salute y'all. But let's speak on some things. First of all, when you as a group of people let another group of people control you, you will never win. This is what you call servitude. If you don't know what servitude is, before we get into this video, here's the definition. Servitude, the state of being a slave or completely subject to someone more powerful. Think about it. Back to the video. Let me give you an example. If I created a world where you as a woman or a man, your natural essence that God put you here to do, is no longer needed, that doesn't make you less of a man or less of a woman. It's just in this environment that's created, this controlled climate. As a man, we don't need you because we got machines. As a woman, we don't need you because we got factories that birth women, that have wombs, factory wombs. So we don't need you as a woman anymore. Doesn't make you less of a woman, doesn't make you less of a man. Once you understand that, right, it'll make so much sense to why we're being targeted and exploited the way we are. First of all, they got our women thinking that our women don't need a man. That doesn't make sense. Any woman who understands, consciously understands that we cannot move without a man. Vice versa. You got men thinking they don't need a woman. Any man consciously aware, understands and know we cannot move without a woman. But society told us different. This is why a lot of us have failed relationships. This is why a lot of black women has the highest divorce rate, because we let other people paint the ideologies in our minds that women are this, men are that. And they only mainly do it to black folks. Okay? You have to understand, don't let society tell you what a man is and what a man ain't, because that man does not control the environment he lives in, nor do you as a woman. You as a woman can make $100,000 a year. It doesn't matter. You successful. It doesn't matter. If you ain't got your man or your king with you, you cannot go further. Same way with a man. I don't care how much money you make. If you don't got your queen with you, you cannot go further. And this is when they step in and give us all these genders. See, everything they do, because they control the climate. Everything they do, they have an agenda. And you must understand, when they remove the man and make the woman emasculate the man, okay, in this fixed environment, when the man is out of the way and they've gotten rid of the alpha male, the herd or the family can be compromised. When you remove the biggest gorilla, everybody else, they can be compromised. This is in the Willie Lynch letter. Turn light skin against dark skin. Turn the house Negro against the field Negro. Turn the young against the old. And turn the women against the men. This is a form of buck breaking. You understand me? There's nothing on TV that speaks about what a black family is. You show me. Tell me. What show come on TV that shows what a black man is? Because if they ever did that, it'll be in their eyes. You're watching the world through their eyes. This is what they say a black man is. And this is a good example. Florida Evans, rest her soul, that was on Good Times. She said that they did not want a black father on Good Times. Why? How in the hell can another group of people write, and I'm finna show you how they use TV to do this. How can they write a sitcom or a show that talks more about us, right? Better than us. You got other groups of people writing for black people that's going to be shown across the whole world, and the whole world going to look at us as we're this or that based off what they write through their eyes. She would not do the show unless there was a father on there, because she stood up for that. Why they didn't want a black father on Good Times? We all watched Good Times. But this is how they use TV to paint these same ideologies in our minds. So when you look at it at the end of the day, how you see a man or how you see a woman or how you see a black relationship and how you can't this, that, they put it there. Why is it that we're the only one that's exploited when it comes to relationships? Or just period. You'll never see a record label sign a white rapper that goes around talking about harming and doing things to other white people. Same as we talk about in our rap. But who controls the music industry? Who controls the radio? All these things, your brain is one big antenna. And what goes in is what comes out. So if it don't go in, if you don't see what a black family look like, if you don't see what a black structured family look like, what a father look like, what a real man look like, if it doesn't go in, it cannot come out. So before you sit and you speak about a black man or a black woman or just people in general, you have to ask yourself, who is in control of this climate? Who told you to vote? Who told you to eat 3 times a day? Who told you that we should sleep on a bed? Who told you these things? The same people that's controlling the world. They told us to wear drawers. Wear drawers? They told you to wear a bra. Wear bras? See, a lot of this stuff people don't think about. And a lot of y'all do think about it. That's why I say you got to be a why person. If you don't ask why, you're going to fall for whatever they throw in front of you. But you got to ask yourself, why do they do this? And again, there's nothing on TV. There's nothing in music. Then they got rid of R&B. R&B was the closest thing you can get to rhythm and soul. You feel me? R&B spoke about love and compassion and being with somebody. They got rid of R&B and gave you brrr. That's all you hear on the radio. Why? Why do these people exploit us like this? If you heard a white rapper or a JEW, because they don't even want you to talk about them, as you see. But if you see them put another cultural rapper out there that speaks about doing the same thing that we talk about doing to our own people, you'll never see it. Ever. And if you saw it, you're going to be so shocked. You're going to be like, he said what? We so conditioned that we can hear ourselves talk about killing and shooting each other all day, but when somebody else talk about doing it to their own race, it's wow. So what I'm telling you is this. Everything that goes in your mind is controlled by other people. Even when it comes to your relationship, even when it comes to what a man is or a woman is. Same thing as with women putting on makeup. Who told you to do that? Who told you to wear your hair long like this? Who told you to do that? Who told you to bleach your skin? You have to understand, you making decisions unconsciously, right? Because it's a repetitive thing. It's cognitive dissonance. You just up and do it. And it's conscious, like you feel me? You have to understand something, bro. When you put on makeup, you're changing your natural self to another character. And this is what clowns do. Not to be disrespectful, but y'all get what I'm saying. Let me make my point. It's so bad that women get falling so in love with that character that they create with the lashes and the makeup and the lipstick and the woo-de-woo. So they want to be that character all the time. Baby, you are beautiful how you are. You understand me? It's just society told you different. The same thing with the BBLs. You feel me? You can't never go outside yourself for happiness. Everything is internal. You have to go within. This is facts. But society tells us different. Material things makes us happy. Bro, if I give you $1 million, you become so excited and happy. You could become so excited just for waking up. You got to hack your feelings and emotions. So what I'm telling you is this. When you let other people control you, this is equivalent to elephants raising lions and lions raising zebras. That don't make sense because we can learn a lot from just animals. There's no way a European or another group of people, Chinese people, none of that. There's no way they should be raising Jamaicans. It shouldn't be no way they be raising Haitians or Africans or whatever you want to call it. Don't make no sense. This is just like a lion raising a zebra or a dog raising a cat. I told y'all, we need Jamaican schools for Jamaican people. We need Haitian schools for Haitian people. Mexican schools for Mexican people. People need to learn and know their culture. But when you come to America and they consolidate us under one umbrella, now you're Americanized. You don't forget about your culture. And I told y'all, America do not have culture. This is a feeding ground. This is a testing ground. You lab rats. Jamaicans eat jerk chicken, oxtails. Haitians eat diwi, poule. You know what I'm saying? What do Americans eat? Hot dogs and hamburgers. Go look it up. This shit has no culture. So when you get people over here and you speak about when island women bathe their men, because that's what island women do. When island women take care of their men from natural remedies, because they was taught by their grandmas and the elderly. America, and this is no disrespect, but this is facts. You better look it up. Don't get in your feelings. This is facts. Because if you was born over here, raised up over here and all that stuff, you can't decipher the difference. But in America, there's no remedies. All it is drugstores. And this is no disrespect. Us as black folks, women and men, we need to get back to our own cultures. We need to get back to raising our children the way they should be raised. Teaching these women how to be women. Teaching these men how to be men. Instead of letting them teach us. Because they have an agenda. And this is why they're thriving. Because they sent us to court, child support court that they made up. How the hell we let another group of people tell us how to raise our children? And a lot of people gonna say, oh, this and all that. You're only saying that because you are immune to what you've been taught. But if you think about what I'm saying, it makes perfectly good sense. You cannot expect for these people to care about you more than you care about you as a people. Don't make sense. So what I'm saying is this. The way we operate when it comes to black love and black relationship, black essence, we need to create our own. We don't need them to tell us on TV and radio and all these shows and songs what black love is. Because again, we don't own nothing. We don't own television stations, radio stations. We don't own newspaper networks, any type of media outlets. We don't own it. So therefore, we cannot write in those articles and on radio and that. We cannot put out the message we want the people to know. And this is why black music is all about murder, murder. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. All the talk shows, even Maury play a part in this. Maury, you're not the father. Man, these dudes jumping up, having fun, this and what type of imagery you think that paints to America, to young black women, young black men? Again, when other people control you, servitude, you're going to lose. And all I'm saying is this. Before we sit and judge a black man or a black woman, we need to look at ourselves and understand that we need to create our own way. We need to paint our own perception. Because they're not going to do it to themselves. They're not going to sign a young person from their group and have him running around talking about what he going to do to their own. And people say, oh, we do that on our own. How? You think these jitterboys just running around rapping about killing each other for nothing? They trying to eat. They trying to eat. And we as elders, we don't have a place for them to go. We don't have nothing for them. And this is a good example of what Ye was talking about. Okay? All Kanye was saying was, man, we don't control nothing. And we all sat by and let him go in the ring and get his ass whooped by himself. We couldn't help him. Why? Because we don't own nothing. We don't have no shoe factories. We don't have no shirt factories. They own everything. You got to come to them. And as a man or a woman, you at their mercy. So we need to redefine what a man and a woman is in the black community. Okay? So all the shit you see on social media, all the TikToks and all the women this and that, man, these people putting that in front of you. They putting this in front of you. And this is why China is going through what they're going through about TikTok. They're trying to shut it down. Why? Because in China, They let their kids get on TikTok 40 minutes a day. And they only put stuff like engineering, finances, business in front of them. They basically grooming a powerful nation right up on our nose. But the American version of TikTok is just women, money, sex, drugs, who got shot, who this, who that, who that. And this is why they're going through this big thing, because they're trying to shut it down. But this is how powerful it is. Remember, what goes in is what comes out. So we as people need to redefine what we call black love. Because if you look at these shows, they depict women as masculine. They depict women as petty. Because they throwing water on each other, they fighting over nothing, they clawing. See, they're not going to show them black women that stand up, them queens, they're not going to show them strong black women. They're not going to show them strong black men. They're not going to show that. So they depict us the way they want the world to view us. And this is what we pick up on. We got to change it. And I know a lot of people going to say what they got to say. Man, put your comments. I don't care. Put them in there. Say how you feel. It's all respect. But I'm telling you, I'm getting in front of the decision that you make because I know where it comes from. The decision that you make comes from the information you've been fed, the perception that you've been given. You've not experienced none of this stuff on your own and determined what it is and what it ain't. They told you what it was. And that's what you go off of. So, again, we as black men and black women, we need each other. We need to come together. And we need to define our own. We don't need to go to the courts. Like, people really think we should be paying bills. People really think we should be obeying what they say. But this is how brainwashed we is, man. Thank God put you here to pay bills every 30 days. If you think that, or you haven't thought about what I just said, you brainwashed. And that brainwash is colorblind. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Papa Duck, man. You know I love y'all, man. Like I say, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I love y'all.